Hi, thank you very much for joining me and welcome to What the Hey, where I'm going to answer a question that I received a bit ago, and the question in my notebook is written down as what the hey is Fernanfloo? And this question comes from Unweon4091, so hello to you and thank you very much for the question. And this actual question and discussion is dealing with another YouTuber, so I will have them linked and kind of tagged in the description, so if you want to check their channel while watching this video or afterwards, that will be there. So in terms of a very basic answer and kind of description for this question from my own research, I would say that Fernanfloo, aka Luis Alvarado, is a Salvadoran content creator on YouTube who typically uploads a lot of gaming related content that features titles such as Five Nights at Freddy's, The Forest, or Geometry Dash. Fernanfloo, because of his really long and impressive online career, has been able to really accomplish a lot. Like, he's gotten a few mobile games for like phones. He has a comic book, and he's also received a lot of like award nominations, so he's pretty well known. And in terms of the style of content that he uploads, a lot of it is comedic in nature, and he typically engages a lot with his audience, so if that sounds like it's fun to you, once again, he will be tagged in the description so you can check him out. And to be a little bit more specific with the description of this channel, if you go to the About section, he basically describes his channel in terms of what the upload schedule is like, and then he also points out like the nicknames that he's given, which are either crack or fail, which is mainly just like opinions of the viewers, and I'll talk more about that later, but those are just some starter facts that you can be made aware of. And before actually talking about some of the content on this channel, I did want to include some of the history so you can kind of be familiar with that. Starting with when they joined YouTube, which was May 2nd of 2011, and since joining the platform, they have an overall channel view count of around 10 billion. They have around 46.5 million subscribers and around 544 different videos. So quite a extensive and impressive career. Now, in regard to getting connected and kind of becoming familiar with this content, there's a few other options besides just watching the main channel that you can check out. Some of them are external social media accounts, so if, for example, you like to check out Instagram, there's an account for that. He has a Twitter, a Twitch, a Facebook, as well as a separate Fernan YouTube channel, which is typically featuring content that is like streaming highlight clips. So if you like any of those options, those are connected to the channel as well. Now, with navigating and looking through the actual content on this channel, one of the ways to do so is by looking at his community posts, and what they're usually about is like new content that's been uploaded onto the channel, so you can kind of stay up to date with it. But there's also occasional community posts that reference other social media accounts that you can check out, so it's just kind of becoming like familiar with what the channel's up to, so that's helpful if you like those. Another way to look through the content on the channel is by going to the playlist section, and what you'll usually see there are organized playlists that are titled with different video game series, or there's the occasional vlog or challenge playlist, but most of them are related to video games, so if you want to watch stuff about like Five Nights at Freddy's or Geometry Dash or like Slenderman, those are there to look through, and they're fairly organized, so that's pretty helpful. And then last but not least, there is a section for live streams that you can check out if you want to. Both of the ones that are on there pretty much have to do with like reaching certain milestones, which is really cool because you get to see his reaction with that. So if you're interested in watching those are there as well for you. Now, for this segment of the video, what I would like to do is actually mention 3 specific videos from this channel, just so you have a better idea of what he's done in the past, what he's done most recently, as well as what like a lot of people have seen from the channel. Starting with the oldest video, which is titled Nightmare Short Action Scene, which was uploaded on May 6th of 2011, which is roughly 12 years ago, so he's been on YouTube quite a while. And then the newest video is titled My Own Level, but in 2023, Geometry Dash Fernanfloo, which was uploaded on September 23rd of 2023, which is about 12 days ago, so we got a lot to do with like the number 12 for some reason. Finally, if you would like to watch the video that the most people have seen from this channel, that one is titled Fernanfloo's Rap, which was uploaded on April 6th of 2016 and has around 142 million views. So if you happen to like really funny music videos, and it's actually very helpful because it explains the channel, that is the video for you. Now, to go into my general opinion about this channel, I feel like one of the most impressive things about Fernanfloo is apparently the fact that they're like the #1 most subscribed YouTube channel in El Salvador, which I didn't know that, but I like looked through the YouTube wiki and I think that's still the case, which is super cool. Which, like, he's had his channel since 2011, which is a really long career for a YouTube channel. So the fact that his channel is so large, I feel like is really deserving of being a really well-known channel in El Salvador. So in general, I just think that's really cool. Another thing that I like about this channel is his dog Curly, because I too am a dog lover, and Curly honestly kind of reminds me of my dog Toby, so when I found out he has a dog and I saw videos of Curly, I was like, that's a cute dog. Something more specific that I like about this channel is the actual like editing style of his content. I'm unaware of whether or not he edits his videos himself, but nonetheless, I really like when there's like meme related audio cues in there, or there's just really funny jokes that are included into the videos. His content honestly sometimes reminds me of Filthy Frank, you know, like pink guy kind of thing. It's a lot of like random and super sudden and kind of chaotic editing, which I find enjoyable. So I like the way his videos are formatted overall. I think they're funny.
No entiendo cómo sucedió.
The specific kind of content that I like from this channel are his videos featuring Geometry Dash, because I personally didn't grow up playing it that much. I've played it a little bit, but he's honestly really good at Geometry Dash. There's a few videos of like custom levels that people have made for him, and I'm pretty sure he's the one that like has tried them out and stuff, and he's really good. So from like a gamer perspective, he's an epic gamer. He's really good. The last thing that I like about this channel, and this is a more personal thing, is the fact that it's in Spanish. Like, he speaks Spanish. Sometimes there will be random English words thrown in there, but this channel, at least for me, is good practice to like hear and listen and try to understand Spanish, because he does tend to talk really fast in some of his videos, but I can occasionally pick out words. So if you're trying to learn Spanish and want to watch a fun YouTuber who speaks Spanish, this is like a good example to get into. Most of his content I feel like is probably geared towards like a younger audience, but that's okay. Which, once again, his nicknames on this channel are like Crack and Fail, so he's not necessarily the most professional gamer, but nonetheless, it's really enjoyable content and I like it. And once again, I will have him linked in the description, so if you want to actually check out the content and the channel, that will be there. But I believe that is the answer to the question, so thank you very much for watching. Bye.